All right. Right now I'm in a state where every time I eat, I got like poop diarrhea feeling. Well, a real feeling like I have to go. So I'm kind of afraid to eat. It's I got a fast motility, and a lot of the reason there's like multiple causes for the issue too. But I think the primary, most egregious thing is the infection. I think I got an infection at some point in Shreveport. Now there's minor suspicions and there's major suspicions I have of where that infection originated, uh, and maybe I got minor. Like the minor ones could be a factor, or they could something could have happened. I mean, it's hard to tell when it comes to infections. You can't see it. It's not like a mouse running up my leg. It's just a feeling that I got. And let me just say, it was so strange how it came on too. This is day three or day four of this noticeable issue. It started out in the evening where I was feeling gassy, and that happens when I eat dried fruits like dates and raisins. That's understandable, but this was a little bit different. Like I had the good energy. I didn't feel sick, but it was just my gut was not feeling uh, well. It was the gut felt sick at times, but the sickness never really escaped the gut region. Uh, but it would get sick. But I got out of my car to do some jumping exercises, and I could just hear a squishing sound in my gut. That's like air pockets squishing, and it's good to jump when you got that to loosen up the intestines, to just shake things up and get the motility in better shape. I mean, like people say trampolines are good for the health and stuff. Well, I hold on to two sticks and use my arms to buffer the landing, to buffer the jumping experience. Similar to what a trampoline would do. It's just my arms are the bands, and I jumped and I loosened things up pretty good. And I'll just say, it's been a long time since I've had any serious gut issues that have turned into inflammation where it tires me out and I gotta like sleep for 4 days as it gradually gets better. That's out of the picture practically. This situation probably would have resulted in a serious inflammation if I haven't been exercising lately more, especially bouncing with the sticks. I think jumping is really a preventative exercise, but still, I got a problem with like infection of some kind, and it's gotten bad where I actually pooped myself. It was just so violent that I couldn't make it to the bathroom fast enough, and it kind of happened more minor a couple of times afterward too, but it was really, this got bad. This isn't normal. You can't call this normal. This is an infection, and it was really a violent thing. Luckily, I was parked near a bathroom. I wasn't out in the middle of nowhere in the Walmart. If it was the Walmart parking lot, that'd be horrible. So uh, it came on. Um, and what really got it started to let me know that a problem was going was I was walking up some stairs and my heart gave out on me. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack and pass out. It was scary. I just All I could do was just slow down my walking and start making my way to my car. I didn't know how I could react to it. Like I was like, oh, maybe I'll try drinking water, but I didn't feel like the cayenne would help this. It felt like I was just gonna die. That was it. And I recovered from that feeling, and then the gut problems got worse, where I was pooping a lot. Now I think it was an infection, and I touched a lot of things in Shreveport just because there's so much trash, and I was kind of rifling through a lot of trash. I was trying to touch it with my walking sticks more, but every so often I touch it with something with my hand. And I think the worst thing was I touched a cord, a USB cord that I thought I could use, and it was covered in piss. And I smelt it, and I got on my hands, and I didn't really wash good enough because I was outside. I wiped my hands at the grass, but that's still, the piss smell was still there in my hands, and it was bad. And I really suspect that was the most. T- I would think that was the most likely reason that I got this infection, was because it was in the Walmart parking lot, and there was a semi truck driver who threw his trash on the ground. A white guy, an older white guy, and an older white lady, hanging out in the semi truck parked next to Walmart's, and then they threw this piss trash right on the parking lot. It was disgusting. Semi truck driver, you think that'd be more responsible? And that just, the smell was awful. And then now that I got sick, I think back to what could have caused this sickness. Man, I suffered having to deal with that piss smell in my hands, and then also getting sick now. And I don't think I'm fully recovered. I need to be careful. But I mean, there's other minor things, just handling trash. I grabbed some trash, like a calculator that doesn't work, which I left somewhere else. There's a couple of things I just kind of took from a trash pile. But I mean, I felt like I could trust that because it's outdoors. It rained. I think I got cleaned off a little bit. It didn't stink like the piss. I think the smell is a good predictor of problems. And I didn't even keep that piss stained cord at all. That smelly thing. I would never throw piss on the wall on the parking lot because it lingers on on a paved surface. You throw it on the grass, but these people, and the grass is only 5 feet away from them. So irresponsible, these people. And there's so many of these irresponsible people out there. It's really disgusting to deal with. So I got infected, and it was something that caused a sick feeling in my stomach, made me poop a lot, turned into diarrhea or a loose poop at least. And uh, I mean, I feel like I've got more energy right now. Yeah, I'll just have to see. But I've been reading up on what it could be, possibly be listeria poisoning, something like that. And I watched this video about how the and pathogens can affect the gut. The pathogen could either embed itself in the lining of my intestines, or it could put out poison that gets in the intestines. Either way, it results in diarrhea. I have to eject it. One of the two factors. I don't know which, but I'm thinking that I gotta do something to try to like get this out. All right, there's things to avoid like fatty foods, um, and then things like I got lemons, but it's a little too dark right now. I don't want to be cutting them up in kind of the dark. I want to wait for the day, and also with the slippery elm. I do have slippery elm. I need the light so I can find the slippery elm. I'm gonna consume it. Slippery elm and lemons at the very least to try to get the rest of this through. I'm not. See, I guess I could say the worst part of it is over. I'm all pooped out now. I've been drinking grass teas, which I think help build up the blood. Um, oh man, being in this sitting position is really uncomfortable. Uh, but I did get sick, and I'm not gonna ignore that happened. So I wanna make note of it. Never touch anything that smells like piss. That's what I have to take from this. It's an infection issue. This is, I don't think it was a dietary issue of any bad plants, any rotten food. I don't think it was rotten food. It could be. That's the thing. This minor things like boil the water notices in Texas. I mean, I did get water off the Walmart roof. I did get some tap water that I did drink straight. So there's the infection there, possibility. So there's those things too. You know, I touched the trash, the piss stained cord, drinking the bad water after the big snowstorm that burst the pipes. There's little factors there to think about. But either way, it happened, and I'm gonna need to be more careful how I conduct myself to get this infection to run its course.